is a chip off the old block. Yes, I'm trying to tell you right. He's a double master, well-educated scholar. He is also a nice champion in his own right, an international trainer, a man that business, a founder of the brother. What is it? What is it? We talking about off the field. That's it. He is the founder and producer of the Off the Field podcast. And I give to you now, without further ado, this man in his own right, nobody better to fill the shoes of everybody's coach is the junior himself. We talking about Coach Zay.
Appreciate you.
Robinson.
Appreciate you so much, Troy, for that great introduction, man. Y'all got me fired up. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at all the success that this team is having, and it kind of is like a deja vu moment. I'm not sure. We've been in this business for a long time, y'all. So just imagine where we started at, right? And now imagine where we at right now. And we just got so much more to give. It's just so much more to grow for room for opportunity. So I'm proud of everybody on this call. Y'all are doing amazing things. And today I want to do something special for y'all. So this day I'm going to bring up somebody, and we're going to have an off the field podcast show for y'all today. Okay. In terms of strictly financial space. So I'm excited for this one. We have a great speaker and a great guest coming on today. And I know some of y'all try to get her to pass the ball, but we're going to do a whole big pass the ball with her today. And now that's none other than the financial Jedi master, Miss Leia D. Lynch. How you doing, Miss Leia?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Glad for you to come on today. And I heard some exciting news about you. You just got introduced as an ace in Xperia.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Love
Eric
it.
and Mary surprised me with that one. They kept it tight.
I love it. For the people that don't know what an ace is, man, Miss Leia been in this industry for a while. So she actually been helping other people do other policies, get them other deals for our team. And now what she's going to be doing at aces, now she's going to be helping the actual Xperia whole hierarchy, helping them with the policies. So if they have any policies, she's the first one they're going to call us. So that's major right there.
What a big bucks.
Yeah. I love it. So just get into it right now, Leia. I know some people know your story, and I know some people don't know your story. How did you find this industry, and how did you get into it?
Oh, I fell into insurance. Most of us fall into insurance some kind of way, right? Because when we're back and we're 12 years old, they say, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" You go, "I want to be a fireman. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a doctor." We don't go, "I want to be an insurance agent." Most of us don't. Okay, but I fell into the industry after coming out of a pretty nasty divorce, and I was in a space where I really just had to start all over and rebuild my life. And even though I'd spent all the time to get all the paper, when it was time for me to go out and try to get back to work, I couldn't get hired to sweep a floor. Okay. Because I was overqualified for everything. But the insurance industry is one of those industries that does give everybody a shot. Okay. Definitely. And so I kind of fell into it, and I ended up I actually started with American Income, AIL, another company, and I was out there in Memphis doing the door-to-door knock kitchen table stuff. And that didn't work out really well. I had a couple of really difficult experiences there where I had to use a little pepper spray and a stun gun to get out. Wow. That gave me a little PTSD. So I stepped back. I stepped back from it for a while because I just couldn't. And then I found myself in a position a year and a half later, again, where I was trying to do some other things. I had a job offer. I moved. I signed a lease. It fell through. I looked at my money. What did Monique say? Spend 5 minutes and look at your money. You see what's happening. I was looking at my money and I was like, "Oh Lord, if I don't get some money flowing up here in the next 6 weeks, I'm gonna be living in my car." So I had to go back to insurance. So I actually I started with Aflac in Los Angeles because I figured at least I wouldn't have to go in nobody's house, like business to business. I thought that would make it a little more okay. So that's how I started.
Wow. So you mentioned a couple of things just now. So first I want to talk about, let's talk about from door knocking to now everything in your business is almost 100% virtual. You probably have sometimes in person if you have a client, but most of the time it's all virtual.
Yeah,
So
they come here. If
yeah,
I do something, I bring them here. I don't bring them back.
So how has that been for you being on both sides and just experiencing both now?
Um, I like this better because y'all know I'm not like out there with all these people and stuff. But it's funny because I was literally brushing my teeth this morning and thinking the world has changed so much. The ability for us to be able to work from home or virtual, remotely is legitimized now. But I started launching these rockets of desire to work from home back even when I was full-time raising my kids. I was like, I want to do something from home. I want to do something from home. And back then it was all a little scam, little things people be trying to get you to do. Okay. But I was putting it out in the universe for a long time. And I literally said to myself this morning, girl, you're doing it. Like, this is like legit. So I love this. I ain't never going back.
I love it.
I ain't never going back.
I love
But
it.
some people like to run their business in that face-to-face way.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's you, do you.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of y'all are just like really, what we miss here is that just being that presence of being in a room with somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some of us have these personalities that just fill up a room. So if you can do that, I say do them both.
I love it. I love it. And you mentioned another thing. You said you looked at your paycheck and it wasn't where you need to be because the job fell through. And a lot of people think insurance or just selling insurance, you're not going to see any money for maybe 2, 3, 4 years. Is that true in your case, or is it really all about how you position yourself and look at the opportunity?
Ooh, Lord, no. 4 years, I'll be on to something else. Okay, we really gotta we really have to make sure that that's a great question, Zay, because that is a misconception, and that's one of the things I really like about the USAX team. We kind of repositioned this fast start thing because it's all about what you're doing and how much you're putting into it. So with the ability to get people in and get them started fast, we can get that money in their hand. It's all about following a program. So when you're trying to be an entrepreneur, the reason why so many entrepreneurs fail is because you got to have a mentor and you got to have a system. And see, here we have a mentor, we have mentors and systems. So if you got the right mentor and you can run the play, we can get the money flowing fast. If you want to come out here and analyze it to death, then yeah, you can. I hope you got another gig, a little side gig that can reach while you contemplating the lint in your navel or whatever it is people can be doing.
So why Xperia though? You was at Aflac, AML, and a couple other companies, but what made Xperia actually stick to you?
I want the legacy. And my birthday is Saturday. I'm getting older, y'all. Well, we all getting older. I've gotten to the point where I realized once I fell into the insurance space, I literally fell into the insurance space. Didn't like it. I cried a lot at the beginning. But the longer I was in the space, all my resume was looking like was insurance. So even though I was trying to get out of insurance because I told myself the story. We were saying a little earlier today, be careful what you say, right? We feed ourselves these stories. I told myself I didn't like sales and I didn't want to be a salesperson. Okay? So I told myself that that's not what I wanted to be. And so I stifled my growth. Okay. But then I realized, oh, this is a teaching job. And once I realized how to do needs-based selling, it changed everything. So now I'm in the space so long that every time I try to get out, all people see is insurance. So I said, okay, I'm gonna have to lean in because just lean all the way in, right? And then when I got downsized from my practice company, it's the second time I got let go like that, where I was like, you know what, I can't do this no more. And Xperia gave me that opportunity because again, having that financial insecurity, being scared enough to think I was gonna live in my car and no money to move, no gas to move the car anyway, I was terrified that the day I stopped working is the day my money stops flowing. And I really got jammed up coming out of that first marriage. Okay. So I walked away pretty much with the shirt on my back. And so I was like, I don't want to be that lady eating cat food. I mean, seriously, I don't want to be that lady eating cat food when I'm 80 years old. And at Experior, the opportunity for legacy and the renewals and stuff, that was the thing. I said, this is the place. This is the only place I'm going to be able to build a legacy and put myself in a financial position that I could actually stop working and be okay. So this last year and a half, once I learned how things work here, is the first time in a long time that I felt like it's gonna be okay. I ain't done yet, but I ain't gonna eat no cat food. I'll tell you that right now.
I love it. I love it. Moving on up. But this isn't the first franchise type model that you had before in your whole career, your whole life. I know you're saying you got let go, but I also know you had another franchise before that you actually had to put a lot of money into, a lot of overhead. So what's the difference between owning one of those franchises versus having your own financial franchise?
I still have that one, and it's sucking money out of me at a rate of about $5,000 a month. Okay. So franchises are great. And but again, you got to have the right system, right? So my husband and I actually bought into the franchise, anticipating leaving the place that let me go before I came here. I said I'm gonna work the W-2 job while we get the franchise off the ground, and then because I could kind of see the writing on the wall, but I didn't really know how far out it was. It was closer than I thought it was. And so we still have that franchise now, and my husband is trying to run it. And God bless him, he's not a salesperson. I really need to go. Okay, but the franchise is a good model if you get the right franchise. But you have all those overhead. I mean, it's a lot of overhead. Okay, so whether we place somebody, we help families place their families in assisted living locators when you're trying to figure out where to put your mom or whatever, when it's time to do that. So even if we don't place a single person, we still have to pay the licensing fees, the franchising fees, the money to maintain the retirement account in the back. We're a escort. I mean, so there's a lot of overhead that comes with that. So I'm lucky enough that we chose a franchise where we don't carry inventory. But oh my Lord, if we carried inventory, we'd be carrying that too. That opportunity, and I've literally took my retirement savings and transferred it over to purchase the franchise.
Wow.
Thus more risk. Okay. Right. But the opportunity here, oh my gosh, the barriers to entry are so low. So a lot of it comes from ourselves. But the danger to that is sometimes people's perception of value is tied to the dollars, right? So they think because it doesn't cost a lot of money to get started in insurance, that this ain't really nothing. Really the opposite. So I love that the franchise that we're working right now, but I'm trying to get out of that thing as fast as I can because I can spend my money here. So y'all let me know if you want to buy a assisted living locators franchise.
And the biggest thing I see somebody coming into this business, right, is actually taking ownership, So you had some experience in the franchise having to run all your business, having to do everything yourself. But now you was coming also from a W-2. So somebody that's actually stepping into this space and understanding ownership and understanding everything really falls on you. What type of advice can you give to somebody stepping in day one, not knowing what they're stepping into?
Ooh, Lord, try to have some money saved up. That helps a lot. But coming from the W-2, if I had to talk to myself again, start over again, I think that's a good question. I would say be grateful every day. Pray on it. Don't be scared. It's scary for me because of my medical history, not having the benefits, the health, the medical insurance, and the cost of the benefits that come with the W-2 is the scariest and the riskiest part for me. But when you really look at it, you realize that all of that is really a set of handcuffs. Okay. It's a set of handcuffs, but taking out that first step is really scary. And that's where it comes back to choosing a place that's got a good system and that person, that mentor that's going to be your person. And for me, that's Coach Erik. When he came to my house and recruited me, I made him promise me. I said, look, if I get in here, don't you hand me off to somebody else. Don't you hand me off to somebody else, because if you do, I'll be gone like a vapor. Okay. So make sure you find the right person and you find the right team. And when you get somebody that's going to pour into you, appreciate all the time and the energy that they do.
I love it. I love it. And you also mentioned that you change your mindset on sales. I think that's important right there. You said before you was trying to sell, but now you do a sales needs. It's basically you're a teacher now. So what made you switch that mindset? And then when it started working for you and you started seeing success, how was that being able to duplicate?
Well, it's about I have to learn how to have a shorter memory. Every time sometimes I talk to you guys about having the mindset of a goldfish, right? Because a goldfish lives 3 minutes at a time. You have something and you move to the next. In my case, I was bringing the baggage from my old life. My practice husband was an excellent salesman. He could sell ice cubes to like an Eskimo, okay? But he wasn't a good person. So that was my perception of salespeople as being kind of slimy, dishonest, disingenuous people. And I didn't want to be one of those people. And then I was struggling on the sales floor, selling insurance in a transactional way. And I don't know what happened. You know, I get my stuff comes to me in my sleep. I kind of started making a change. I asked a couple of questions to the right person, and I realized I'm not engaging with these people enough. I'm not drawing them out. And then I started moving into my natural mode of teaching, because that's just part of who I am. And as soon as I made that change, I realized I'm not selling anybody anything. I'm just helping people understand. And then once I got out of my own way, then I was all in. But I just didn't want to be one of them slimy people. And we're not slimy people.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. And that's kind of what people tell me, like, when they don't understand the business just yet, they like, say you're doing sales. I'm like, honestly, the product really sells itself. Like the green sheet, it sells itself. All you have to do is put somebody in front of the information and just educate them, because they really don't know too much about it. And sometimes us, we like, well, we don't know, especially starting off, we may feel like we don't know everything. We don't know what to actually tell them, but just, more than what they know. Trust the system.
Matters. That's all that matters.
Exactly. So somebody that is transitioning and still in the early stages of sales, what advice would you give to them after all your years and just all the clients that you help change their lives?
I would say hone your craft, always be learning, and don't wear a set of blinders. Widen your scope, because God puts us on a path, but we can't always see around the corner. Right? So you got to walk the path that you're on to get to the next path. So say you find something and you love it, don't cling so tightly to it that it doesn't allow you to see the other opportunities. Right? So be where you are, learn what you're doing now, become good at it, and look forward. Master what you're doing now, because you can't be looking up here and stumbling down here, right?
Sure.
But keep it open. And then the other thing is, like I said, I don't know, it's just kind of like a life thing, is that, they say, if you love something, let it go. If it's yours, it'll come back. Right? When you do things, it's like when you grab onto something and you cling on so tightly, whether it's your job or your opportunity or your children, it's like sand. It just like runs through your fingers and you lose it. You got to have a gentle approach. You got to have a flexible approach that allows you to come and go with the winds of change, because we don't know what the Lord is setting up for us, and it's not always a straight path. It's like a chess game, right? So you got to be ready.
I'm good.
Sometimes you just got to lean in and go on faith.
That's true. And it's funny you said that because sometimes me personally, I was battling if I still want to do this career field. Now, I'll say probably 6, 7 months ago, when things wasn't flowing for me as much, and I was battling within myself, and I was doing a couple things, but I realized the business that's going to be here for you and actually best for long term for your family is experience. And it's just like you could try something else, but it always steer me back to life insurance. Maybe I get off a couple of weeks or so. People hitting me up, Jose, you still doing life insurance? I need this, I need that. And it's just like, man, like God really did put experience in my life to help the next people. I mean, it's you see it really in your journey. Just like I know Dr. Mark was talking, a person that he didn't even think that was going to need it, but he was just having a conversation with them, and they ended up saying, "Oh yeah, my grandfather told me about that. We need to that's an opportunity." And honestly, people, we are just sharing opportunity to people. And especially in this world that we're living in, so right now, we just don't know who needs it. So many people need our opportunity. So many people need a blessing. And like Dr. Mark Penny said, we have a blessing in our mouth, man. So you just got to be open to share and you just never know who really needs it, you know?
And then you don't know when they're going to need it. That's the other thing that kind of moved me off that sales mindset. We're not some random trinket or product that somebody may or may not need. We're facilitating, because I hesitate to say selling. We're facilitating opportunity, and we're allowing families to have hope. Hope is a powerful thing. It lifts, and we're planting seeds. But the biggest trees, they take centuries to grow, right? So you got to plant the seeds, and we don't know how long it's going to take for it to manifest itself. But let me tell you, the very first time I had a death claim come through on one of my policies, that's when I really started to understand the impact that it has on those families. And then in this particular industry, we always have the ability to also, especially here at Experian, with the legacy and the shares and the family, we're impacting our families too. So it gets to be it's good for everybody. But we gotta have that vision to look ahead. So it's a blessing here. Everybody that we work with, all of our team members, all the time, and that comes back around. I really believe it.
I believe it too. Well, I appreciate you, Miss Financial Jedi Master Leia D. Lynch. I appreciate you for coming on today's show. I think you gave a lot of gems and a lot of nuggets to the people that needs to hear this. And as always, you're doing amazing things in the business. And any way that I can help you, because I know you can help me and this team, and I know you have been helping this team a lot. We just want to say thank you. We appreciate you, and keep being a rock star out here.
Well, thank you so much. It's always awesome to talk to you. We need to do
that. Yeah, I know. This is the pre-test right here.
That's right. My job interview.
I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna pass the ball to no other than the voice of inspiration, Mr. Troy Gandy. Woo! You're on mute right now, Troy.
You're on mute, Troy.
You get so excited.
Oh man. I'm just saying. Man, I couldn't help it. Well, Coach Zay, man, thank you for coming to the show today, handling our master class of the day. Man, it was amazing. As always, we didn't expect anything less, though, coming out of the household and being a chip off the old block as you are. But man, you are truly an amazing young adult role model. Man. That was phenomenal what you have just done. Congratulations on all of your success with Off the Field. It's clear to see exactly why it is so. I guess you do everything in double, huh? I guess you got a double master's degree. And you come into the show and you make a double impact by bringing none other than the Jedi Master Leia D. to the show as well this morning. We thank you. We applaud you. We thank you for everything, and sharing your story is so, so impactful, and heartfelt. We're glad you made it through, and we're glad to see all the success that you're having as well. My gracious. Well, family, let's give them both a round of applause. All that they've done and all the value that they brought to us this morning. Well, family, you know what time it is now. It is time for us to transition once again. And this is where, what? Okay, well, you definitely gonna be the first runner of the day, Mr. Money. Got your hand. You're anxious to get on the track. Sitting there right next to the team captain. So I guess he already whispered something into your ear. Get out there and run and do it right. So we're going to do just that. We're going to go on to the Eddie Willie inspired recap or relay of the day. And this is where we get to put you in the lane and you get to reflect in 1 minute or less. 1 minute, folks. Your best takeaway from today's masterclass. Are you ready? Money, you are up. You're in lane number 1. I'm giving you the baton. You take the words of wisdom from the captain, Dr. Mark, and run it. All right, let's go. Ready, set, go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very, very, very informative to listen to the sister today. But I have a question. And I'll ask this question to everybody as well to myself. Who is the first person when you have to convince when you're selling something? Who's the first person you got to convince?
Yourself.
It's yourself. Mm-hmm. If you're not convinced on the things that you're saying, sales, like you were saying, it can seem like you're just a dirt ball. And you cross people all over the self. Mm-hmm. But once you convince yourself that you are doing a service, because sales is nothing but a transfer of information. That's what sales is. Because all you're doing is exchanging points with somebody else and informing them what they're doing. That's what sales is. You're not, if you're not eating a product. Because, hey, I'm saying this last thing for you, it's very, very important. Have you ever watched a show or seen a movie and then you start telling people about the show or the movie? You in turn, are selling that product. Every time you tell somebody else about something else, you told them something. You are selling. That's all I want to say, brother, because I don't want to go too deep into that, but that's for another day, another time, but that's what it is.
That's good, Money. That's good, Money. We appreciate you, man. That was a good nugget. All right. Well, thank you for bringing it into the zone, sir, and giving that baton back. And now we're going to take it and we're going to put it into the hand of the sister that just loves running with information on how to take your family, your business, your everything to the next level for generations to come. None other than the Creole Leo, Mrs. Tawana Chisley.
All right. First of all, happy early birthday to Miss Leia and Tamika Millander.
Oh, thank you.
I have a lot of February 7th in my house. My family.
Aquariuses are.
Oh, I can tell y'all about y'all big time. And what I want to say for sure, because you ended up saying it as you were talking, you're a natural teacher. You're a natural teacher. Every time I watch you or listen to you, I said she can teach. I feel you every time you start talking. You're a master of what you do. And Zay, of course, this was a great podcast. And now I got to start watching your podcast a little more. What you doing too, Leo?
Yeah.
one thing that really stood out with me, because we were also, and I'm not the only one said this way, financial insecurity will make you work.
Fear is a strong motivator, baby.
I appreciate you. Financial insecurity will make you work, and we can all. I can just attest that I think I've been through it, and I would say not enough, because I do have that. I still have a husband that goes out there and does what he needs to do, but everybody doesn't have that opportunity to do that. So I applaud you, Leia. I really do. You had me thinking. She had me thinking. She had me thinking. I appreciate you. I see that ball, Troy, Dad, going it. I'm done.
Thank you for bringing it into the zone. I know with all that passion is hard. With that Griot Leo, when she gets on a roar, she be bringing some good nuggets, though. She be bringing it good. We're going to take that baton now, and we're going to put it in the hands of none other than the man that is the team captain. Man that knows how to get it done. We're going to talk about Dr. Mark, the financial prophet with a PROFINT. Man, you know how to say and do it with the thing that says you are it, and make everybody else it too. And then the next person is.
I'm going to pass it to my lovely wife. Women first, ladies first. So let her go up. Her hand was up first.
See, that's why he's it. That's why he's it. You see that?
Thank you, Dr. Mark. He is it. I just wanted to say, I had to come off and say, first of all, Coach Zay, that was amazing. I felt like I was watching a TV show, like already in production. And so thank you so much for just everything that you put into it. And I had to come off and just say to Executive Director Leia Lynch that the two nuggets that really hit me the hardest is when you said you turned your selling into realizing that you're teaching. And one of the pet peeves that I have is when people say a certain group of people don't get life insurance. They just won't do it. They just don't do it. A lot of people have not been taught why we need it. And so when we turn it around and start teaching and educating people, that's when it becomes gold. And so thank you so much for sharing that. One other thing you said is we have mentors and we have a system. And one thing that a lot of people, especially if you're a new business entrepreneur or you come out and start a business, we don't realize leaders need leaders. If you're every leader that you know has another leader. And so if you can follow somebody else, you can teach somebody else. So that's a nugget. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you. This is Monique Pinckney, our MBA Insurance and Tax Pro. And now I guess we're going to do what we do. And you see how she did it? That was a perfect setup for you, Dr. Mark. I'm just saying. Now, and now I get the chance to give it back to the man that made the next one it, the miss it, and everybody else it that comes through them. I'm going to give it back to him and go back to the man that is it, none other than Dr. Mark.
Thank you. Man, Coach Zay, man, I wanted to hear you today. You're inspiration to our generation. And I want to say that Off the Field has an impact, and we see you. Grateful for what you're doing to highlight your skills and your talents and ability, because the younger generation needs your voice. Yes. To interview Miss Leia Lynch, Executive Director, your personal testimony is powerful, but it resonated with me because my wife was on that track where you are. She had a franchise that she bought in tax franchise years ago. And, knowing your story and what you said and where you are now, sky's the limit. We say the sky's not the limit. There's no limitations of what you're doing. That's why you're being honored by what you're doing in Experior Financial Group. You're a blessing to all of us. I'm grateful for your expertise. We call ourselves experts. Your authority on policies and annuities has now positioned you for greatness in Experior Financial Group. So I just want to say thank you for your testimony and your pouring into us, because now we're going to see the fruit from what you poured into us. Thank you, Miss Leia D. Lynch, and happy early birthday to you.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes, 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 yes. Bring it. He brought that in with some fire on it right there. And we're gonna take that baton from you as hot as it is, and we're gonna pass it on now to none other than the man that's always in, and the man that is the chip that the chip off the old block came from. Let's give it to him now. We're talking about everybody's coach. Let's go, Coach Erik Robinson.
I just want to say thank you, Coach Zay. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Leia D. Lynch. You know, and I just want to shout out, you can tell the professionalism of both individuals. You know, I saw Leia on the Zoom. For those that don't know, I saw her on the Zoom this morning, and I was like, Leia, you know, do you mind doing an interview? Because she's usually not on. And she's like, hey, no problem, I'll do it. I was like, well, I got Coach Zay. So Coach Zay had a notice last night, like around 2 a.m. I was like, oh man, I forgot I won't be here. Can you fill in? And then I told him about the interview right before. So both of them had like a wild on the show around 8:40. So they had like 20-minute notice to Zay to be ready to interview and Leia to be ready to be interviewed. So and when you watched it, I was like, Tawana, it's like, man, it's like watching a TV show. It's like watching a podcast. And you would think they had, you know, days to prepare, and they prepared in 20 minutes. So I just really want to give it to them, the level of professionalism. You can tell both of them, that's what they do. And to do it like that, it's just amazing. So I just want to tip my hat to you. Doesn't say much about me as a mentor, coach, and leader, not giving you advance notice. But just when you saw two people who were powerful on the line, you know, I just want to say shout out to y'all, because I got a lot of nuggets and wisdom from both sides. So thank you, Coach Zay. Thank you, Miss Leia D. Lynch.
Yes. That bad boy is on a rocket ship. Yeah, you can add a whole lot more fuel to that one right there, boy. And they deserve it all. They did a wonderful job this morning. I can tell you. All right, and we're gonna take that baton. I guess that rocket ship. We're gonna call it a toy rocket ship. You can put it in your hand. And we're gonna take it and we're gonna pass it on to none other than Miss Carol Sampson.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
All right. Good morning to you.
I guess you don't want. Oh wait. I guess you don't want to wait. Are you awake? Nobody else said good morning, but anyway.
Everybody else on mute.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, darling.
Morning.
But that's what I wanted to say is I enjoyed both, and like Leia D. Lynch, the ace, she said, I always pray and be grateful every day. And then Coach Zay said, what we do is we help people understand the business. The product sells itself. And we have the green sheet, and that's what helped. And then Lady Leia, she said, hone your craft always and be learning and widen your scope. Don't be afraid to walk that path and remove the blinders. Master what you're doing now. So I'm working on it, and I'm going to get there. Y'all watch.
All right. Thank you for coming on in with your Southern charm. We so apologize. We know when y'all speak to everybody down south that everybody's supposed to say, hey. All right. So we're going to start it off, and we're going to take that stuff right there, take that baton off the breakfast plate, and we're going to pass it on now to none other than our superstar. She is an educator beyond measure. She loves sharing and educating folks, so I know she got the message this morning. We're going to give it to her right now. None other than Dr. 𝗍𝗶 O'Day.
Yes. Thank you. Coach Zay, you always deliver. You're just amazing. And then Miss Leia, wow, great to hear you again, sis. And when you mentioned that this is about education, I am there with you on that. And then when you said that salespeople were, salesy and sleek and what do they call it? Snake oil. Believe me, people called me that.
Right.
And being an educator, I let them know, hey, look, it's not about the sales, it's about education for you. Okay. So when we go the route of education, we cannot miss it. And like you all heard already, the product sells itself. If people are educated, they will do better for themselves and their families. So, you know, everything you all said today resonates. And again, we've got to get a coach. Coaches get coaches. We've seen how our leader, Jamie Prickett, he's aligning himself with great coaches, leaders. Even though he knows what he's doing, he's built this awesome, you know, Xperia right here. He's still, you know, aligning himself, growing, learning, so he can be better himself. So everybody somewhere is striving to get better. So we have to do that. And as an educator, a lifelong learner, I say lifelong. I'm going to be learning until the day God calls me home. And that is life anyway. So we can stay relevant, so we can be valuable to our community, to ourselves, and then our goals are met too by that. Yeah, I can keep going. Thank you all so much. Love you all. I see.
That's my new technique now. That's my new discreet technique. When you see it come in, and that ball hits you, you know it's time.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Dr. Teresa O'Day, because you were showing up in alignment. You were definitely in alignment with education today. Everybody's got to shift their mindset. Just think education, educate. That's my takeaway from the day. So now I'm going to take that baton now, and I'm going to put it in the hand of none other than Miss Giovanna Moore. Giovanna.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning to you.
So as you can see, I upward my hand and then I lowered my hand because I wasn't sure if I wanted to speak on this. So I've been a little discouraged. I am new to all of this. I'm a new entrepreneur. I just became a businesswoman. I've never been a businesswoman besides taking care of my family of 6. But I'm battling because I have 𝗱cie, which I am honored. But I have another IMO company. When I applied for 𝗱cie, I was on Indeed and applied for another company that I didn't know was similar to 𝗱cie, but 𝗱cie offers more. So I stopped working with that company, but that company has reached back out to me. She's a lady that is by herself. She's literally a sister and brother city right with me, and she is honored to work with me. So I'm just like a rock in a hard spot. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should get W-2 work. So thank you. Any advice?
Introduce her to us.
I was going to say, this sometimes things come around full circle. First of all, don't let one person on a positive or negative side be the deciding factor for your future. Now, the fact that you know this person and you respect this person, guess what? You've had a chance to see 𝗱cie and the other side. Bring her over here, baby. Bring her into your business. Okay? You see that 𝗱cie when you line them up side by side is the better opportunity.
Yeah.
She sounds like a smart lady. Show it to her.
Yeah.
Okay. And just because you choose not to necessarily, even if you show it to her and she doesn't decide to come here, that don't mean y'all can't still be friends. Okay. But you can't let a false sense of loyalty to somebody else block your blessings in the future. That's not.
Repeat that one, please.
Yeah. If she's as wise as she says she is, then maybe she'll see if she can punch some holes in what we have. And if she sees the value just as well as you did,
she can bring her whole organization with her, and then you're on. That's the blessing you get.
There you go.
You really
there you go.
You ain't even know it. You got the opportunity to bring a whole downline over here. You just got to smile and be nice and show her the opportunity. And this is where you hand it off to whoever your executive director is. That's where we do the heavy lifting for you. Okay? Don't try to go in there and do it yourself. That's for help.
Who's your ED, Jamana? Who's your ED?
Ma'am?
Who's your ED?
His name is Brandon.
Okay, so you with Brandon.
Yeah.
We got you.
Let Brandon talk to her.
We got you.
Treat people the way you want to be treated. She shared a nice opportunity with you, and you should return the favor. Treat her as nice as she treated you. She thought she had something better that could uplift you and help you, and you now, seeing the difference between the two, have the same opportunity to do the same for her. Share it with her.
Yes.
You ain't bringing her nothing bad.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, all you're doing is just returning the favor. I thank you for sharing your opportunity with me. I have one to share with you as well. I think we can both elevate each other. Take a look at it, and maybe you can even tell me if I'm missing something.
And she's getting a building February 15th, and she just said she just really wants me to be her partner. She see that I'm a very social butterfly just by nature. And I don't see that in her. I could talk to someone and somebody can tell me their whole life story. And I can vice versa. So she liked that about me.
That's
thank
good.
you.
And your partnership will work very well together. And you'll be able to even elevate with each other even higher to higher heights and new levels. Just bring her right on over here and let Brandon do his thing.
Absolutely.
Trust me, you got a phenomenal ED, and he gonna get it done. All right.
You're fine. Bring her over here. We're all telling you, bring her over here.
All right, wonderful people. This has been a fantastic day. If you can't I don't know how else anybody could get their morning started on a better, more positive, uplifting, encouraging note than to come here this morning. With that being said, let's give it back to the Griot Leo. Say thank you for getting us off to a phenomenal and fantastic start with our Pass the Ball segment. And before we go and conclude it all, we always got to, I guess they do it like they do in church now. Everybody mind clear? Everybody got anything else to say? Miss Carol Sampson, I seen your hand go up. Did you have something else to say, ma'am?
Yes, thank you. I just wanted to ask Giovanna, when she went, like I was on Indeed also, and I had different insurance companies contact me, right? But when they called me, they told me I had to pay like $200 to come in, and get my license and go with them. So I wanted to ask her, did she have to pay to go over there? Because I love Xperia. I was so shocked and surprised I did not have to pay a fee to come in. And then they give you all the free training without charging you. But I just want to tell Giovanna, honey, this is the best thing since sliced bread for me, because I've sold a number of different things and you don't get this personal upfront teaching and people helping you and encouraging you. Sweetie, pray and just make sure you make the right decision, because I love Xperia. I can work from home if I choose to. You know what I'm saying? I can do it online if I choose to, but I don't have to go clock in and sit in nobody's office where they're going to block me from getting paid so I can help my family. That's all.
All right. Thank you. Well, we appreciate that. And you can respond to that comment offline. If y'all can share information, maybe put it in the chat or something like that, because it is time right now for everybody to get up out of here and run your business. Everybody, you've done phenomenal. We thank each and every one of you experts for coming on the line this morning and sharing and giving your input, and everybody for participating. And then we definitely want to make sure we don't leave out without thanking once again Coach Zay for handling our master class of the day and his phenomenal superstar special guest speaker and interviewee talking about the Leia, the Jedi Master Lynch. All right. Oh, yeah. All right, folks, you got it. And now that you have it all, let me just ask the question. What's next?
Drill it till you kill it.
Till you kill it.
Drill it till you kill it. Well, that does it for me, folks. I'm Troy Gandy, your Index voice of inspiration, signing off from Good Morning Experts. Coach Erik, I know if you're still on the line, do you have any last-minute marching orders? Back to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Troy. My last-minute orders, I would say, Giovanna, you follow. Everybody gave some great advice. Reach out to Brandon or myself, and let's help this young lady, right? And I love Troy. I love the way you said it. You know, be kind and rewind, right? She offered you an opportunity, so give her the same gracious courtesy to extend the opportunity for her. The other thing I want to say is, hey, ladies, you want to make sure you register. Y'all know I'm going to say, our Built Differently women's event is going to be, for some of y'all, it's going to be game changing. I would say, Giovanna, it's a must for you. Most ladies, I would say it's a must. You can go to 120acplan.com and register, or you can go to builtdifferently.net, builtdifferently.net, or on 120acplan.com. Go, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be next Wednesday, the 11th and the 18th. You think you may know what it's going to be? You don't have a clue. You think you may know what it's going to be about? You don't have a clue. This is going to be a sales event for women and entrepreneurs. If you know other ladies, bring them. This is probably going to be one of the best times to build your business, build your network, and fellowship. So it's not just going to be about insurance sales. It's going to be impactful, life-changing. And I guarantee you that those who attend, watch what happens in the next 6 months of their life. I can't even put it in words. And so I don't want to try to oversell it, but I want you to understand, this is the one you want to be at. This is the one that's going to impact your life. Ladies, we want to give it to you. Why? Because there's a gap. And I'm just going to tell you, most women aren't going to be around the Grant Cardones, right? Most women, they're not going to be in the Good Old Boys Club. They call it Good Old Boys Club for a reason, but they have some of the information that a lot of your ladies, y'all don't get a chance to get. You may opt out sometimes because you just don't want to be around all that testosterone. And I'll tell you, I've been in sales meetings and sales presentations, sales trainings that I didn't want to be around. I'm like, man, y'all, it's just not conducive. So I'm going to bring the information that some of y'all don't have and put it in an environment in such a way that you will now receive what you've been missing, and it's going to change your life, guarantee it. And what we got coming, with Dr. Mary's put together, what we got coming, y'all ain't seeing this one coming. I'm telling you, you do not know what's getting ready to happen. You're going to walk away with tangible, physical products and things in direction. That's the best I can say it. That's going to change your life. So register now. Don't wait. Don't delay. Go get it. It's $99. We ain't got a payment plan. It doesn't matter. Just get there and bring people. Those who bring the most will see the most life, because it's going to be one of those things where you're going to be like, man, it's impacting. Help somebody else. You may attend, but don't be selfish, ladies, okay? Break through and bring others with you. Woo! That's the message. DJ, if you're there.
Limited seating, Coach.
Say it again.
Limited seating, so to speak.
Yeah, the limit is 25 to 30, because it's going to be personal. So 25 to 30 is probably going to be a limit, and we probably will sell out probably by this weekend, because I haven't said it to the rest of the folks, the rest of the team. I'm starting really just with our team, but I'm telling y'all, if it's me and it is me, I'm sharing. I'm telling guys. I know Coach Zay was like, Dad, I got some people I want to bring them. I was like, yeah. If this is one of those things, you even gift this to somebody. I'm telling you, you're going to change people's lives with this. And I'm sincere. It's not going to be just, nothing we do is normal. Let me just say all that. Nothing we do is normal. Everything we do is life-changing. But this right here, it's going to be, it's that. It's that. It's going to be that one. So
just nobody else in the industry is bringing it the way it's going to be.
Oh, Dr. Mary said nobody else in the industry. Nobody. I mean, I say industry. I ain't just talking about insurance.
Right,
like
period.
And period. All of
Sales
and coaching. It ain't you ain't seeing none of this. And I even did the chat and research, like, tell me who's doing something like this. Where is it so I can find out what the competitor is? Let's make it better. And they was like, nah, Erik, what you're doing, the world needs and the industry has not seen. This, and I researched, I checked chat, I checked Claude, I checked Gemini, I checked all of them. Bring it back, because I don't want to just talk no fluff and stuff. Is this something needed? Definitely 100% needed. Definitely 100% ain't out there. And definitely 100% you, Erik, and Dr. Mary are the ones to deliver it. Coming to you. You heard Leia said you need a mentor. This is that. And we're going to teach you how to become mentors. We out. Love y'all.
No DJ. Everybody get green sheet, AOAs, applications. Let's go. Let's grow.
Hey.
See y'all on Monday.
You know what? Hey.